It's been quite a long journey.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, let's welcome our guest, our very first guest towards our channel. She goes by the name of Mpo, but then I guess she'll introduce herself however she
I
may
thought not
feel.
talk of Vinoli.
No, I'm not gonna mention it. You're the one who mentioned it. Okay, I'll let her introduce herself. Okay, hello.
Hi. So lebitso la ka ke na Mphola Kgwaba, and then I am a fashion designer. I work from home. I studied fashion design, go Northwest School of Design. Yo, got 2008 and 9. So this is over 10 years ago. And then yeah, so now I work from home.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. She already mentioned a few things that we'll be talking about today. We'll be talking about your work, of course, today as a fashion designer. But then, since ever you mentioned that you studied at Northwest School of Design and so on, why did you choose fashion design? Why fashion design? I mean, I know as you grow up, especially
Mm.
for girls, it's rare for us as guys, but then it happens. You always wanna, look great, dress amazing and all that. Inspiration may have,
Mm.
came from that, but then tell us about your inspiration. Why did you decide to go for fashion design instead of maybe medicine, nursing?
I could say, but I don't know how to explain this, but I've always loved fashion. Um, I've always liked, and like maybe I think it came from because I liked looking different from other people.
Okay.
I've always liked to stand out, but it's funny because I grew up really very shy. Mari, I've always wanted to stand out in a way, or when I'm in a crowd or maybe sitting with few people, then you can still spot me. But Mari nekele shy.
Okay.
So I think maybe it came from there because I wanted to be different
To
in
be
a way.
different, to look different.
Eh.
Okay. And when did that start? At high school, primary, or
Like
how?
long time ago because I had the Barbie doll and then I had dolls. Like Mamaka would always buy us dolls because we're girls most.
Interesting. So
Every girl has.
did you
Yeah.
maybe need something
And
or
then
design something for the doll?
I'd also knit some dresses for the dolls, and then I'd also tear my own clothes and then make something different from that because I thought maybe into Oyabok. And and then so maybe it also came from there. And then there was this other time, I hope like school when I was in grade 12, and
Okay.
then we were asked for a what is it that you want to be when you finish school.
Yes.
And the first thing it was definitely fashion
Fashion
designer.
design.
Mm.
So
And then
you've
we had to
always
write
been into
down
this.
the we had
Interesting.
to write down list of what is it that you want to do when you grow up. I remember, but I can't hopefully exactly what I said, but I remember the words that I said. It's exactly what happened after school because I did say, "Hore, immediately after school, I'm gonna go study fashion design, and then probably maybe work for someone for experience,
Okay.
and and then open my own business."
Interesting.
Yeah.
In preparatory to this interview, there's some of your work that you sent to me. Okay.
Mm.
And with a surprise, I bought for you some, portfolio. Okay. We'll be showing off some of your work and I'll be asking you questions from that. Okay. So this will be your portfolio. Okay. So let's see what you'll tell us from your about profile. Oh, what a picture. So let's talk about that dress. Let's talk
A
about that
picture that
dress.
was taken by you.
So I did. Okay. So tell me about the dress. So what inspired that dress and yeah, the design also. It's just so complex.
Uh, because my outfits are all about I focus more on women and like, but
Of
I can
course.
also design outfits for men and kids,
Okay.
which I it's something e leng hore maybe Hanako Inse, I would really like to get a collection for kids
Okay.
but inspired by Ompine's. But for boys, maybe for boys and then girls.
Yeah.
Okay, boys and girls.
Yeah.
But inspiration, I think, is all from really inspired by Ompine's. But I'm still thinking about that because I don't want to focus on a lot of things. Gonna go A1.
You design quite
So,
a lot of things. See, you talk about wedding gowns, you did
a
floral dresses. Okay, wow. So the dress, I guess that was a metric dress, right?
it's a matrix
Because
farewell dress that I made last year,
okay,
and you're a very nice client.
is she the
Like
one who came with the design, or you just had to be creative?
So mostly I prefer the my clients but like
The design.
an inspirational picture
Okay.
because we were taught ko sekolong hore a fashion designer does not copy, but you get inspired. So obviously when you want something, um, you won't get it exactly the same as or we don't want to give you exactly the same thing.
You want to change so that it can
At
be
least
your own work.
so
Okay.
that's why when we ask for pictures and then we have to mention hore it's an inspirational picture because you were inspired by someone's design and then you want me to make that for you, but then we're gonna have to change speaking animal mold.
Let's see
So
more of your work. So you're saying there's always a story behind every garment and memories that will stay with the clients, I guess, forever in a lifetime experience that you will cherish. Tell me
mm.
about all these clients that you worked with. Um,
So
Starting from the picture that at the top.
the picture at the top earlier blue and uh then the blue and white,
Okay.
that woman actually had a design made by another designer and then it didn't come out the way that she
She
wanted.
expected.
And then her friend, because I've designed a dress for her friend, so her friend trusted me enough to bring the friend to me, and then abang kopa hore, let's just make another dress from scratch.
Oh.
And then we had to make that dress from scratch. It's the same design, but it was made by a different designer.
But then what was wrong with the first one? What
The
was
first
different?
one, she felt okay, it's not what she wanted. But it was still the same thing, but there was just something that was different.
You're past than me.
So we had to make this from scratch,
Sounds like you ladies are complicated.
but it's still it was still the same design. I could say maybe, and then material as well that the other designer used was not the same as the one that I also used. So
So
mine was
what was
more
it for? Was it a
body
wedding or
hugging.
what?
She was getting married.
Oh,
She was
see.
getting married.
Okay. What about the
And then the
love
second
birds?
picture, she stays the same street as me. So
Oh,
she's been watching my work and she knows hore I'm the best, she said. And she didn't want anyone else to design the dress for her and then she chose me.
okay.
So I made the
So you
dress.
designed for both the partners?
So now this is what I did. Um I have this other fashion designer friend because as fashion designer, we help each other.
Okay.
So I have this other fashion designer, and he's very good. Men's way.
He.
Mm.
Oh,
And
I see.
then now I'm very good at women's way. He can also do women's way. I can also do men's way, but he's more good for Fitana. Lena more good for Fitana. And then I asked him to help me the guy's um outfit.
Okay.
So he made the guy's outfit and then I did the alterations and everything. Yeah, so sometimes our clients doesn't have to know hore. You get help from another designer as long as
But then how did you took the
I
measurements and
took the
all that?
measurements, I did
I
the
see.
alterations and everything, and then
I
I just
see.
sent material to Zim Dollar to help me with the men's wear because I didn't have enough time. There was beads more that dress. There was beads more.
Okay.
So I had to focus on the beads. And happy a woman was when she gets married, the focus is more on the woman's outfit.
Is it?
Hey,
What
the
about us?
dress. The dress has to be stunning. So I had to make sure I give that dress attention.
Oh wow. So
And then I asked him to help
our
me.
suit doesn't matter a lot. Now I see.
Uh, uh,
Now I
the
see. Okay.
dress.
So tell us about the bride there
And
and
then the last bride, the last bride I didn't even meet this bride. I don't even know her. She doesn't know me.
but then
The sister knows me. I've designed a dress for the sister, for the baby sister.
okay,
So now the baby sister wanted to make a metric, wanted to surprise her older sister
with a dress.
with a dress, a wedding
Okay.
dress.
Okay.
And then they sent measurements all the way from Devon, and then we had to make that dress without her knowing.
So you designed for someone all the way from Northwest to KZN.
Mm.
That's amazing.
So she doesn't even know me. We don't know each other. I didn't meet
And they
her,
even
unfortunately.
fit perfectly.
And then, but there were slight alterations. So they had to look for someone that side to fix the alterations in Yana there
Okay.
and there, and then yeah,
Of course.
but it wasn't like a major thing.
So you designed for only the bride, not the.
Just the bride,
Okay. Okay.
just the bride.
Okay. Let's see more of your work because of you've been busy. You've been busy. You've been busy. Let's go for your work. So did you design that shirt that you're wearing there?
No, I didn't design it. I got it from my other fashion designer
She
friend,
designed it for you.
Elmarie. No, it was her shirt, and
Okay.
then she says she doesn't like it. So
Oh,
because and now she's white, she felt her it doesn't the color doesn't suit her. And then about her because when you've got like a darker complexion, this pink will definitely look good on you. And then she gave it to me.
I see. I see, and it does look good. So
She
she
gave
she
it to
had a
me.
better judgment.
So the color, this is why I don't like. I like to be different. So she ordered that shirt,
Okay.
and then it's got a collar. Mara, the collar was just supposed to sit normal. It's
Like
just a
any
normal
other
collar.
normal color.
And
Okay.
then I just lifted the collar, make it up onto these 2 points together just to get that neckline
I
because
see.
I wanted it to be a bit different, from
Okay, I
just in
see.
case someone appears in the same shirt.
Okay. Let's see more and more of your work. Okay. Interesting.
Yo, that black dress, it was for a matric farewell, ne?
Okay.
I think matric farewell, yeah, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Okay.
Yo, it was the first time get a fully beaded dress, that black dress.
I see.
The first time ever I go fully beaded because it's fully beaded, and it was sitting so nicely on that girl, and it was the first time I attempt a fully beaded dress.
What were the challenges since it
Uh,
was your first time?
the beaded material in a challenge is because when you work, since you have to remove the beads and then put them back on if it's a whole stitcher, and then it breaks the needles,
Hmm.
and it's very challenging because there's stuff in your way. Okay? It's not like a material or plain.
I don't mean to expose your charges or anything, but then was it expensive? I don't want you to be expensive,
Not really expensive.
be
I'm not
specific, but then was it expensive? Since ever it's complicated and probably somehow
sure.
break some of your materials or say your
And this
equipment,
was 4 or 5 years ago. So I made that dress at 3,000 for my labor.
and it's not that expensive.
Mm-mm. I'm not expensive. I'm reasonable.
Yeah, there's no
I'm very
okay.
reasonable.
Okay,
Moto o complaining the prices like I don't know, but
you don't
yeah,
know.
I'm very reasonable.
Okay, what about the lady?
And then that lady is now Miss Kanaging Butleki. She was running for in LA one of the finalists. Miss kind of what's this but yo ke lebetse.
But then it's okay.
But she's not. She won the competition. I think yeah, last year,
Okay.
and then she's now the Miss Unto. Oh, I forgot.
Just
I forgot.
you.
I met her through a friend
Okay.
because she likes the pageants.
Okay.
So she's been on Bo Miss Klegsdorp. She was one of the finalists, and then
So you designed the dress that she's wearing there.
I designed that dress. And when I designed this dress, it was on my birthday. Because decided, oh, you know what? Because this friend, Buhle was preparing for the finalist happy where she was also part of Yona pageant A that I now forgot the name.
Okay.
And then she didn't win at the time. So
Okay.
that friend asked me,
Is it
Horeki,
some pageant, some from around here or elsewhere?
yo, why ke lebala bathong and
Where is it from?
yo, Thabo, why am I on the spot?
Okay, so
Elevates.
let's go to your next one then,
No,
sister.
but I was not done. Horeki explaining
Okay, you
how
can,
did we
yeah, you
take
can,
that
you can
picture,
explain. Okay.
jo? So it was on my birthday, and then Buhle has a skin problem. I
Okay.
could tell she's got like a skin problem, and
Okay.
now she entered the pageants because she also wanted to prove to other girls, you can still do this. Learn to only Oscar feel because you're like this, and then you can't.
Yeah.
There's stuff that you can't do. So I
Okay.
had to interview her for the final team to the pageants,
Okay.
and then unfortunately she didn't win then, but now she won. So now okay, na miss into eu. Yo,
It's
I
the face of
put out
something. That's
eh.
amazing.
So and then when we took
The
into
picture. Yeah.
this picture in a little bit, and then I decided, okay,
Were you the one who
I'm
took it?
the dresses.
No,
Eh, the
the
picture,
picture.
no, it wasn't me.
Okay.
In the guy wa Madlera magazine.
Okay.
And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna make a dress for Butle and me because now I was on my crutches, so I was
Okay.
struggling that challenge you. And Elena, she
Oh,
had
so
her a
this is
skin
not so
challenge.
long ago.
This is like about 3 years ago.
Okay. I see.
So I struggled ka challenge yaka ya the injury, and then she struggled ka the skin. She
I
had
see.
a
Yeah.
challenge skin, and then I wanted to use her, and then I made dresses for Nalen, and then we took pictures, and then I had to write down a story under the picture tse hore ka challenge ya high and my challenge, and to show other girls this it shouldn't stop you.
Yeah.
Kante, I'm doing this libuche, and one day she's gonna
That's
become
amazing.
Miss.
That's amazing.
That I forgot. Miss what word?
That's amazing. Oh wow. Okay. Look at you designing for also graduates.
Hey, I also designed for a graduate. And then the one in the middle in Nelly Habits, all that's also my bride that lives not in Klerksdorp Kilibets, or where does she stay?
Okay.
I met her through Olivia's sister, yeah, Olivia's sister's friend.
Okay.
And then I made yours. And this was a long time ago. And then I made a dress for the daughter as well.
Okay. That's amazing.
And then Ekagwa Ele, it's the girl Onekibuaka, the one that I was supposed to sponsor her with the dress, and that's the dress that I sponsored her with. She
That's nice.
entered Miss Gauteng pageants. She was one of the finalists at Miss Gauteng pageants. And then I sponsored her with that dress. And then she didn't win, but now she works Coast IFM.
Amazing. Amazing.
Mm.
That's amazing. Okay. More of your work. Look at the young girl there. Tell me about the young girl. Yeah.
She wanted a tutu for her birthday. That was the birthday
Her
photo
birthday.
shoot. Mm.
That's nice.
And then she wanted a tutu because the tutu they're so cute for little girls.
What's a tutu?
A tutu skirt and a tutu dress. I wanna these ones.
Oh wow. Okay.
Then I'm a lot of netting and it's the ones that already stand out on it's called a tutu.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Overall, that was more of your work that you did. That's great. It's amazing. But then anyway, what do you think of your portfolio? Since ever it came as a surprise.
And I love it. I love it. I love it too much.
Okay. It
Mm,
came as a surprise, I know.
yeah, I love it. It's nice.
Yeah, it was a hell of a work because of I had to.
That but it's really nice. And really the pictures that I chose. I was worried about the pictures that I chose. Marisi, they're very nice.
Yeah, they're
Mm.
amazing. They're
I
amazing.
also have clients from not just in Klerksdorp actually, because that girl only it's a metric farewell.
From where?
She came all the way from Kurumanile.
What? All the way
Hmm.
from Northern
Hmm.
Cape. Interesting.
So I've got I don't only have clients more Klerksdorp, and then I've also had clients go Bloemhof
You are a big
in
brand.
Joburg as well.
You are a big brand.
And then I've also had clients in America.
That's incredible. That's incredible. You might as well, maybe think of, starting a universal brand. Big brand. I don't know if you've thought about it, but then
Like not only
yeah, you shouldn't,
focus
try
Kamo South
in South
Africa.
Africa. Yeah,
Hey, that's what I want.
you
I
should
want to
challenge
be
yourself
known le Kagwa as well, not just in South Africa.
because I think you've worked with celebrities, right?
Hey, I've worked with celebrities, a lot of
Can you
them.
mention few of them?
I've worked with celebrities via Anel, and then I've also worked with celebrities Lina on my side. But Zaka was just, I don't know if you want me to mention the Anel, the ones that I
Both
worked.
of them, maybe two from Anel and two from you.
Okay, from Anel's side, I've worked with, we've made dresses for Amanda Dupont,
Oh
and
wow.
then Habe. Maybe I should mention this one because guys, there's, I don't know if you know Dinon Love.
Yeah, I know him.
I made a dress for the wife, but I let go Anel. But then unfortunately Anel was
Busy.
no, she had a baby.
Oh,
Kana ko ew.
okay.
So she couldn't work. And then she asked me to honka project ew and make sure that I take measurements and I fit Dino's wife,
Yeah,
and I finished the dress by myself, and
wow,
I did that.
that's amazing.
So her dress was actually made by Nelly Brenda and but it was done
Yeah.
by me. I did all the fittings, I did the alterations, I fitted her by myself, everything. I just had to report, go Anel, this
Okay,
is how it went.
brilliant.
But I am the one that
Who did it?
sued
Yeah,
those wife's
dress.
dress,
Yeah.
a wedding
So,
dress.
what about from your side?
And then from my side, uh Lebu was the one.
Whose label?
Lebu Pelesani, he's an actor.
Okay.
And then I've also made a traditional shirt for his friend as well. But the friend, I don't think Kore Batu Batla Motsiba. And then
Okay.
I've made a dress for, I can see if the other ones are famous, but it's just the husbands are the ones that are known.
Oh, I see. I
So
see.
the
Okay.
wives.
So, from information that you sent me as I was compiling your portfolio, I want to believe that you mentioned that you also have worked with Miss South Africa.
Hmm.
So, was it with your brand or the brand of Anel?
I worked in South Africa, the pageants in South Africa via a nail.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wow. If you worked with a lot of people, that's amazing. That means
So
you're
I have met Zozibini. I even I've also met Miss South Africa wa 2016, 17, 18, and 19 and like actually. And
oh,
then I've got pictures with them as well.
because of your work.
Because
Wow, let your work speak for yourself. That's amazing. But then we just want to take this moment and thank you for taking this time and also availing yourself to do this interview. I mean, this should have been maybe quite some number of things you'd have done. Maybe working on a client's dress since ever you are so into doing dresses. Is there anyone that you want to shout out to before we wrap up this interview?
shout out to Oscar Moo. My baby sister that I always send to buy me these Zeppeli buttons.
Okay.
And then my mother that always helps me get beadwork. And then my family that always supports me. My son, my other fashion designer friends. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
Hmm.
That's nice. Hey guys, we just want to take this moment and say thank you all for supporting Miss. How come you didn't mention your brand?
Miss Ceci.
Miss Cersei. Okay,
Hey.
yeah, yeah, for working with her and also allowing her to explore her endeavors and so on. Yeah, we just want to say thank you and see you on the next episode, probably maybe with her as she continues to explore her endeavors. I hope we'll do, and she'll avail herself.